Welcome to the 2020 District Queer Comedy Virtual Edition.
9:30 show. Yay!
Woo!
I'm Ryan.
I am Kelsie. Thank you so much for showing up to this year's District Queer Comedy Festival. We are so happy to have you all as viewers, and we are so happy to have some wonderful, lovely participants and performers that you are about to see.
Yes, we have performers from all over the country here to do some awesome comedy. So to start things off in tonight's show, we have Beverly, Miss Chocolate White, who hosts the podcast One Woman, Many Voices, about LGBTQ, domestic, and intimate partner violence. She'll be speaking this Sunday with Bishop Allison Abrams at the Empowerment Liberation Cathedral. Give it up for Miss Beverly Chocolate White.
Woo!
Okay. Hi, guys.
Yay!
Hello.
Hello.
Oh, let me take this off. Whew. Yes, so there I am. Oh my God, gorgeous. So how's everybody doing? You know, I used to do stand-up a long time ago, and I'm so used to stand-up. So now it's sit-down comedy. What the hell? So anyway, I'm all comfortable in my house. This is good, though. I hope everybody else is comfortable. But let me tell you what I've been going through. And I don't know if anybody else is going through. Back in January, February, and I came home in March. I was this cute little diva, 8-inch pumps, going to work. I mean, I was working it. And one day I looked up and the whole world shut down and September came. My birthday came and I'm 90. When the hell did I get 90? I'm like this little old woman now. I was not this little old woman. I used to ask people, you know, would you please take my bag? Would you please help me with this? Now I got people running over to me, ma'am. You want me to help you, ma'am? You need some help, ma'am? You know, like I'm just like I need a walker. I was like, when did I turn into this little old lady? The pandemic, this virus, COVID, whatever it is, coochie. It should be a whole nother name for it. It's not even 19. It's like 20, 30. I aged. I'm fat. I have turned into a fat alcoholic when it comes back. I didn't have anybody to play with before I came in. And it really didn't bother me to actually be on lockdown in the house because I really don't like a lot of people. I really don't. So it didn't bother me. But then I looked up, and when I couldn't get anybody, that bothered me. Because what you're not going to do is tell me where the hell I need to go. That's why I had to get rid of Alexis. You know, since I was home every day, this little heifer thought she could tell me to do everything. And I was like, you got to go. I'm the only high maintenance diva in my house, you know. So I don't like it, but I wear my mask because I don't trust anybody out here. I am loaded and locked when I leave my house. I got wipes on one side, Lysol on the other side, and all my masks on, okay? Because I don't trust none of these people. My grandkids try to come over. I talk to them from the balcony. Because you can't come up in here. I don't know where you been. I don't know who you been playing with, who you been touching. So no, this what you're not going to do is kill me. Because I know they trying to spend my little insurance money, but I'm taking it with me, you know. But I had bought all these little cute little outfits for the summer because all the little gay festivals was coming up and all of this, you know. I was going to find me a little piece to play with, you know. The last time I touched somebody was in March, and they was going to stay. I was going to let them stay for a while, but it was like when the blizzard come and they tell you they're going to lock down at 6 o'clock, you got to go because, see, you can't stay up in here. You're going to get on my nerves by 9 o'clock. So, you know, it was like, no, you got to go, you know. But COVID has changed everything. Let me tell you a couple of things that you might not have noticed. If you loaned anybody any money from January to March, you ain't getting that money back. Everybody blaming everything on COVID. Girl, I would come over there to give you your money, but you know I can't come outside. You know you ain't letting nobody up in there. You know the COVID and stuff. So I'm gonna hit you with your money next year and stuff. You're not getting your money back. Okay? They are lies. If you were the side piece, I'm so sorry for you, baby, because if that man didn't stay with you, that woman didn't stay with you, and now you on lockdown with them, you way to the side piece, okay? Because they home with them children. And speaking of children, Lord, no. I don't like no children but mine, and they get on my nerves. And I'm like that, okay, and they get on my nerves too. But if I had to teach a child now, oh my God, it's gonna be some dumbass kids coming up in about 18 with these people teaching them. The girl across the hall, she can't even spell her own name, and then she got 3 kids to teach. And I'm going, this is gonna be some dumbass kids. I can't even talk to them and stuff. But I would have them tied up probably in the middle of the street. We would do field trips every day. It would just be, get a notice. I'm gonna sign your notice that you can go on a field trip with me, because you can't stay up in here. We're not doing all these connecting the dots and things and stuff. You know, I can't do that and stuff. So I'm glad for that. Some things you just got to be thankful for. So now I'm thankful for not having these little youngins running around, because I'd kill them. I go in the store and they just screaming and hollering. I looked at this little child and I said, what are you doing? Where's your mama? And she was somewhere like hiding from them. And I'm going, you're going to need to stop that now. He looked at me and was like, well, who are you talking to? And you know, I went, honey, I've been black for a long time. They doing Black Lives Matter now, but I've been black before their lives mattered, for real. I've been black a long time. So I was about to snatch this little child up. And I says, no, I can't do that. I can't. I got to stay strong with these and stuff, you know. But I hurt myself, and I had a lot of people go to the hospital. I'm scared to go to the hospital. But, you know, it ain't nothing like black people going to the hospital. You know, we go to the hospital and we saved and sanctified. So now that they got people in the hallways and stuff, you know, it's like third Sunday, you know, Communion Sunday in the hospital. Lord Jesus, they praying, heal this body, heal them. I just want to go in. You know, they praying so hard and loud, and Jesus, that I take up an offering. I'm ready to join the church with them and stuff, you know, because it ain't nothing like that prayer, that Black mama prayer that they have on them and stuff. But I'm not going up in the hospital. I can't go around these people. But I'm gonna go out and vote, you know, but I got a whole little basket for voting. I got my chair, you know, the little walker chair and stuff, because I'm gonna need to sit down. And, you know, and I got my cocktail with me, because if I go in the morning, I'm gonna need my Bloody Mary. But if I stay too long, by 12 o'clock, I might need my mimosa, you know. And if I stay too long, around 5, I'm gonna need that dirty martini. So I'm gonna need all of that, you know, with me in my basket when I leave, you know, out the house to go vote and stuff. Because I've been voting, you know, for a long time. So I'm gonna still go out there and I want everybody else to do it too. But it's, you know, it's hard out here for a pimp and stuff, you know. And everybody is smoking. I mean, I can just sit here in this chair right now, and whoever's in my building, I'm high as hell. Me and my dog are high. We so high that we eat each other's food, and we don't know who's high. We just running around and we just sitting here, and the reefer now is so strong. I'm going, well, what's that? It's like puff, puff, pass. And then he's looking at me going, why are you still here? Don't you have a job? Were you fired? You know, that's how he's looking at me. So he pooped on the floor the other day, and I wanted to beat his little butt. I think he looked at me and was like, well, what's the problem? You ain't going nowhere. You ain't got nothing else to do but, you know, clean this up. They're getting it's too many attitudes now. We're going to have to retrain everybody going on around here. You know, I don't understand the reasoning. But I got good stuff, you know. So see, I got stuff, honey, to put on with my mask and stuff. See, I'm a little cute. See, when I go out here, see, ain't that cute? See? Don't be jealous. Don't hate. You can't get one. Anybody else got one like this? So I'm a cute every time I go out there. I give people masks, because don't come close to me. You know, the Karens. I'm waiting for a Karen to come close to me for real though. You know, but they don't come to old people. They really don't. They mess with y'all youngins. They can look at me and see I have marched with Martin. I know Coretta. I knew him, honey, before he had a dream, before he went to sleep. So they don't bother us and come up here and talk about what you can't do. I'm waiting for them though, because it's like, come mess with me. Why not? I want some joy. I want to go viral. Why I can't go viral? You know? So it's been hard out here, but I want everybody to stay safe, stay secure, and stay the hell away from me. That's my time. Thank you.
Yay.
Thank you so much, Beverly. Everybody give it up one more time for Beverly, Miss Chocolate.
Yay.
Great. Our next performer is a New Jersey-based comedian who hosts a podcast called Boo Ha Ha. She also hosts a show called We Are Trans, which will actually be part of the Abortion Access Front's Election Day entertainment. Please welcome Sammie James.
Yay.
Woo! Hey, everybody. Oh my God. It finally happened. I was finally able to get a haircut. Oh, it had been so long. I was so relieved when it was over. I don't know about the rest of you, but haircuts, even before this, have always been a nerve-wracking experience for me. Luckily, the woman put me right at ease by just staring at me for a while before finally saying, "Oh, basketball? No, my name is Sammie. Oh, do I play basketball? No, I don't." So she paused and stared at me again for a while before finally saying, "Oh, why are you tall then?" Now, you know I'm tall, and here's the thing. I completely understand where she was coming from. Because just like my being a disabled, queer, and trans person, my height was a complete choice. Okay? It's my fault. I spent my whole childhood just stretching. Oh, one day, if I play my cards right, I am going to have an awkward conversation in a salon. So many awkward conversations in salons. So that's not the only thing I've finally been able to do. I was just recently at the dentist. And when it was over, I was so relieved. I have a very specific dental fear that I'd like to share with all of you. And this fear is that the dentist is going to slip at some point during the appointment with that hook and cut my tongue off. Not just cut it off. And just so that you know, that would be bad, okay? I need my tongue. I need my tongue to talk. I, of course, need my tongue for eating. I also need my tongue for food. That's a queer sex joke. Let's move on. I might as well talk about this after that. I am currently taking a break from dating, like a lot of us. And I gotta tell you, I don't miss it at all. I don't miss any of it. You know, dating can be pretty tough for trans people. I remember one time I had a woman tell me that she would never date a trans person because we're gross. Which, first off, don't say that. That's not an okay thing to say. Second of all, she happened to be saying this to me while on a date with me. So, and here's the thing. So my online dating profile clearly states that I'm trans. Here's your proof. Nobody reads those. And, you know, now I don't need to deal with things like that, okay? I don't need to have the trans conversation. I don't need to have the disabled conversation. And I don't need to have so many conversations that are so tougher than either of those. Like one time, I had to tell a 20-something queer woman that I didn't like Buffy the Vampire Slayer. Whew, for those of you who are unaware, oh, it is a thing. This was terrifying. I thought she was going to shove a stake through my heart, but luckily I was able to smooth things over. And I told her, it's okay. They just rebooted the L word. We're going to have plenty to talk about. Now, fun fact about that joke, if you are up on queer pop culture references, you can put the timeline of the writing of that joke together. If you aren't up on queer pop culture references, that's fine. I'm glad you're here anyway. Another thing about me is I am in my 30s, which isn't old, but I have discovered one major difference between being over 30 and when I was under 30. And it isn't getting tired earlier or being more responsible. No, the major difference is that sneezing is dangerous now. And I'm sorry, I wrote this joke before that took on a whole new meaning. What I am talking about is that in the past year alone, I have hit my head, hurt my back, and I still haven't figured out the logistics of how this one happened, but pulled a pectoral muscle all while sneezing. And I want to know, why aren't we warning young people about this? Okay, it should be a checklist. Just be sure as you grow older, just, practice safe sex and relationships. Save money for the future. Enjoy sneezing while you can. I'm just saying, I would have liked to know. I am also being in my 30s, apparently at this age where my body has started telling me regularly that she wants a baby. So this is a complicated conversation for anyone to have with themselves. But there are unique aspects for queer and trans people like myself. Further complicated by the fact that I'm a trans woman. So I have had to sit my body down many times and just explain some things. Make sure she understands our current life situation. I'm like, hey, body, can you sit? We need to talk. No, you're not in trouble. You're not in trouble. You are aware that we are taking a break from dating right now and we are single. Okay. We don't have any money. Okay. Now, big one. We don't have a uterus. Yeah. Okay, body, what is your game plan here? What do you think we can do about this? My body will look up at me with our beautiful eyes, and she'll say, I don't know, me? Can we steal one? Like, whoa, body, no. I need to shut that down right away. Make sure my body understands our community does not need that scandal. My body is upset with me. She is currently not talking to me. I don't have kids, but I do feel like my own body's single parent sometimes. It's a lot of the same conversations I overhear. It's just, body, you have to go to the bathroom. I told you to do this before we left the house. Body, you can't have a cookie. Body, go to bed. Body, we can't steal a baby. Okay, that one might just be me and my body. That one might just be me. So yes, I am a butch trans woman, and some people are confused. I remember years ago, my mom sat me down and she said, Sammie, when you were growing up, we were prepared for gay. Yeah, yeah, we were ready for woman, but we just were never prepared for butch lesbian. I said, Mom, I understand, and it's actually okay. I'm bisexual. So I'm going to end with this. I'd like to make a correction to that last joke. As you see, I said bi. I'm not bi. So I am attracted to people of all genders, but it's more of a coincidence than anything else. Because what I am is not bisexual or pansexual or queer, but simply attracted to tiny, adorable people, no matter what their gender is. In fact, first person I ever dated was 4'11". Yeah, a lot of couples will hold hands or cuddle. No. Our thing was piggyback rides. They gave a great piggyback ride. That's my time. Hope you enjoyed it.
Woo!
All right. Thank you so much, Sammie. That was Sammie James. Our next performer is an improv team from Washington, D.C. You can catch them individually on their Facebook pages. Claire Mulligan has been doing comedy on her Facebook page. Crystal Ramser has been doing comedy on her Facebook page. Tonight, they'll be doing comedy together as an improv team for the first time on video. Please give it a round of applause to Deep Dive.
Woo!
That was the
Hi.
best intro.
Hi, baby.
Hi.
Hi, I miss you.
I know. I wish I could touch you.
Oh, after. That's the after party.
Okay.
So this show is called Deep Dive. It's like if we were describing this as like academics, it would be like the semiotics of queer desire and like looking into, you know, the liminalities of intertextual, you know, but what this really is we are both so horny and we want to talk about it in front of an audience. It's like it's aggressive exhibitionism is really what it is. Yeah. I actually yeah, go for it.
No, I'm just thinking of how many times I've asked you to sex me throughout the pandemic.
Yeah. And the thing is, I can never give you a sext because then I'll never hear from you again. You'll run off into the night like the fucking Pied Piper. You'll just be like, no, I got it. I got the villagers' nudes.
And
I actually do want to apologize. I owe you an apology because I wanted to wear this shirt because it's fun. But after I put it on and I was like sitting down to do the show, I was like, my tits are not out. And this is not fair to Crystal.
I know, you know, I just want to like leave the show.
It's like
usually you do it for me, you know, like you, like, I don't know, I feel like every time we do a show, you have some like sort of gift for me. And now.
Yeah, it's like most female comedians get like, you know, catcalled and harassed by the audience, but I get it from my improv partner who I'm fully expecting chats throughout the show. They're just like, show bra.
Those are my show notes after we wrap up.
Claire, I loved your character work. I thought that accent was great. You didn't show whole, so.
She's actually reading a previous note.
Yeah, this is how we developed this show, was just talking about things like that. I was also, when you said I always have a surprise for you, I was thinking earlier today about how when these shows go back to live, I want to set a personal goal for myself to hook up with somebody before each show so I could tell you about it during the show.
Okay, because I love that and I love the surprise. But I don't like that you're putting that pressure on yourself to do it.
Yeah. Like I'm running to my roommate's door and I'm like, Megan, finger me. Oh my God, Crystal has to hear about something or else we don't have a show.
And you will do that even like we're just gonna hang out and you're like, I need a story to hook Crystal in for this hangout we're about to have. And I'm like, which I do want, but I don't want you to feel the pressure of it. But I do want it.
But like I will end up, you know, gone someday. Like I'm gonna be a gone girl because I was like, I gotta do something fun and exciting for Crystal. I'm gonna go on this yacht with a bunch of men I don't know, and it'll be a fun, flirty story. And then I'll be a podcast, you know, like.
and I will love it because I'll be getting the details. I'm like, oh my God, that is so hot. Yeah.
You'll like go on the podcast and you'll be like, oh my God, yeah, it was so tragic. Ask me more.
I do like all of the interviews.
Like we could actually, Claire did have other friends. And like, no. Yeah. Are you doing when are you doing the episode about her butthole? Because like I'm coming back to that.
I'll be there. I've got some details. I've got some questions. I've got some comments. I'm there.
You have like an etching of it when you like rub a crayon on a piece of paper.
Yeah. They're asking me for like okay, we need some like identifying details about you, and that's what I'm giving them. And they're like, oh no, like we meant like her face or like what she was wearing the last time you saw her.
You're like, I don't
look
at
that. I don't know any of those words. Yeah, I don't know what you're saying to me. This is where I'm at.
I like this. I like how I think it's really progressive and feminist of us to be so toxically chauvinistic to each other. I think that we're queering misogyny.
Once everyone is doing it, then it's this is how you free everyone.
Yeah. I think if women start oppressing women, men won't want to do it because men don't want to do what women do. I have a degree in women and gender studies, and this is what I learned. This is my thesis. Okay, this is our new show. We get canceled.
No. Okay. Claire. So this is my question. I have a question for you. This is where I just love to ask questions, figure out where's your head at.
Yeah, and for the viewers, I can't lie. We can't lie to each other during the show.
No, I don't know what the punishment is if you lie, but you just can't.
Yeah.
Right?
Physically,
there is no punishment. We don't have a punishment. Okay. All right. Claire. When was the last time you watched porn?
Okay. So technically, like, I mean, I follow porn, like, cam boys on Twitter. So it's like, they're just on the timeline, you know? So like, I'm just scrolling and I'm like, okay, is that a pop star or is that a cam boy? Oh, it's a cam boy. Like, it's kind of, it's just sort of, it's part of the background.
It's background noise for you. Gotcha.
Yeah. It's just like, little bubble butt, just like part of it. But I the last time I intentionally watched porn, like sat down and was like, this is what I'm doing with my night. I don't know. I don't really think porn is sexy. Like, I feel like watching porn to get horny or to like think about sex is like watching The Real Housewives to like learn about marriage. Like, it's not, it's so divorced from reality that I watch it sort of like I'm watching a television show, and I'm curious about how it's going to turn out, and I want to know if they can stick the landing. It's like American Ninja Warrior. I'm like, is he gonna climb?
He does it,
Yeah,
he's gonna make it.
Yeah. Oh, he fell. Oh no. Oh, he's into the water. Yeah, no, it just like doesn't. But I do watch it like a little. Like, I don't know, like this little gremlin where I just sort of watch it like it's television, completely stone-faced, and then I end it, and I just do something else, which I think sounds really disturbing.
Right. So wait, you just watch through it like, oh, okay, I see the storyline here. Some good character development. It's like she met her goal. Cool. And then check, and you move on.
I'm obsessed with this genre that I don't remember like the porn term for, but it's like guided masturbation. So it's like someone talking to the camera, guiding the viewer through getting off. And it's like, it's always, I mean, I really enjoy watching the ones that are like small penis humiliation, because there's always a part, because I have a favorite part, and it's always the part where it's usually a girl that I'm watching, like gets to the part where she sees the viewer's penis and laughs, and the laugh is never convincing. And I think that we need to get the creative community in on this niche, because she's always killing it. She's always like, yeah, I'm like so glad I could come over. Ooh, take it out. And then she's like, aha! It's so small. And I'm like, no, Beverly, like I was with you. You know?
Yeah. And now you lost me with the laugh. I think you have really shared with the audience like your views on how we make this world better.
Yes. Yeah. I think for, this is first and foremost a show about how we're horny, and second about how we can fix the world.
Yeah.
Yeah. Say that again.
I think they come together. There's a focus point where they come together. So us being so horny and how we fix the world. There's like a Venn diagram, and then Did that make sense? Did I just do a lot of this, or did that make sense?
I nodded, so. I miss her. I miss Sarah.
You still?
Yeah, it's been a week.
I mean, technically it's been 8 days.
Oh, okay.
So,
8 days. Oh my God, 8 days. I thought today was the week anniversary. I should have.
No, I didn't mean.
She just went. She said that she was gonna make us proud, and she went off into that forest, and
she's never coming back.
No, she has to.
I'm sorry, she's not.
She said she was going to tell us the stories of her travels, and I live vicariously through Sarah. You're not sad.
I'm sorry, I'm not. I don't know.
No?
I mean, yeah, I never really liked her.
She's our best friend.
I feel like the space with us was getting a little crowded.
We were the trusty busty breasties.
That's true. We had t-shirts made, and
she was gonna be the officiant at both our weddings.
Yeah, honestly, she had stopped sending me sex, and I felt like that was against our code. So I kind of wrote her off 5 weeks ago.
Wait, she stopped sending you sex?
She stopped sending me sex.
I thought it was just me. I didn't want to say anything because I thought it would be really embarrassing that I was the only one in the three besties not getting sent sex from Sarah.
I've been pretending this entire time. You know, when I would I would look at my phone and be like, "Whoa,
yeah,
that was me lying." No, I wasn't getting anything the whole time.
Oh my! Every time you'd be like, "Oh, it's so wet," and I thought.
Yeah, and I'd be like, "Oh, nut." There was no nut.
You were so convincing when you said nut. I thought you were having multiple orgasms.
No.
Oh my God! All those times you just said like splooge to the group chat.
Yeah. Nothing. No. When I came downstairs and I like rolled down the steps and I was like, oh, whoa. Nothing. I didn't get anything.
She wasn't even like, she didn't send you anything.
Nothing.
All those, you would come down and your like eyes would be wild and you would have your back, you blew out your back because you said you came so hard from that picture she sent you, and that was a lie?
I threw myself down the stairs to throw out my back just to make that convincing lie.
Because you knew that it had to be convincing.
Yeah. I mean, I'm gonna commit. I'm gonna commit.
Yeah.
I'm no Sarah. I'm gonna commit.
No. I thought it was just me. Okay, I hope she's dead.
Yeah, I hope she's dead.
That's our show!
All right, thank you so much, Deep Dive.
Thank you, Deep Dive. Ryan, that's the end of the show.
That's the end of the 9:30 show. What?
Oh my gosh, give it up for all of our performers. You can clap to yourself at home. We're clapping live on camera for you. We appreciate everyone who performed tonight. We appreciate you as audience viewers. You can catch all of these sets on YouTube later on the District Queer Comedy Festival YouTube page. We will be uploading everything so you can watch all of these funny things again.
Yes, and we have shows tomorrow night at 8 o'clock, 9:30, and midnight. The 8 o'clock and the 9:30 shows are live comedy shows, just like the one that you watched. And the midnight show is a reading of a TV pilot featuring some of the performers that you saw during this show.
Very exciting. And we also have workshops that you can check out on our Facebook page. If you are interested in comedy, you can learn how to do it from some very funny queer comedians.
Yes, and I think that's it for our show tonight.
Yes. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you so much, everyone. Have a wonderful weekend. Bye.
Bye.